BS Coaching Advice Podcast, episode 198. I'm your host, Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and welcome. I like to spend some time, a couple of times a week now, talking with you about some element of life, the universe, and everything, because I think it's always helpful to have someone in your ear reminding you of stuff, encouraging you, inspiring you, helping you be great. And today I thought I would just talk with you about an article I read. It was about career planning, because I read a lot of that stuff, because of my background as a headhunter for so many years. And although I don't do that work anymore, I still read the material. I still have a podcast, No BS Job Search Advice Radio, which is #1 in Apple Podcasts in that category, with more than 1,800 episodes at this point. And the article basically talked about planning your career. Good topic. And, it did the traditional kind of stuff. This is where you are. This is where you want to get to. And this is the gap between where you are and where you want to get to. What are the steps you have to take along the way to get there? And it's a classic story about incremental growth over the course of time. So, for example, if you are a programmer and you want to become CIO, what are the next career steps and what's going to be necessary to get there? Like I said, typical stuff, but it missed one thing. And that's really the subject of what I'm going to talk about today. Roadblocks. What's going to get in your way? What sort of distractions might occur? What sort of things will impede your ability to follow the plan? Because the plans are easy to create. This is where I am. This is where I want to get to. How have others done it? I copy it. It's not complicated. It's a cookie cutter formula approach. But no one follows these things. And it ultimately comes down to roadblocks. What gets in your way when you plan things out? What are the excuses that you use in order to interfere with the success you want to have? Do you get into ruts where you stop thinking and focusing on your plan? And if you want, you can criticize yourself for that, but as a friend of mine says, if you're in a rut, don't decorate it. I thought that was hysterical, don't you? But, the idea is good stuff in your career, good stuff in your life doesn't come about by accident. It's something that needs to get nurtured and tended to like a garden. And weeds grow anywhere, but the good stuff is going to come about through effort. And you're going to have to keep your eye on the ball, knowing that you're going to be distracted from time to time. And you just got to pull yourself in. And without judgment, without self-flagellation, without criticism, just move on to the next thing. Because that's really where you need to get to, okay? So that's today's show. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, subscribe in Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you listen to the show. Just subscribe so you can get downloads whenever I release a new episode. Each show contains bite-sized morsels of advice just like today's. I hope you enjoyed it, and I do hope you subscribe. And if you're interested in one-on-one coaching, visit nobscoachingadvice.com. You can schedule time for a free discovery call or go right into coaching. I'd love to help you. And if you're interested but not quite sure where to start, take the online assessment available at thebiggamehunter.us/success. It will give you a few ideas, and it can be a launch point for our work together. In the meantime, I hope you have a great day, and take care.